Create your own music. In the musical world of glittery, commercialized artists creating highly forgettable and undistinguishable songs and videos, how can we get back in touch with what makes music so captivating and endearing? Its emotional intent, a personal or social message, the rhythm, the lyrics, the nuance of sound, the journey of each song, and an appreciation for the process which produced it. Now you may marvel at our guest today, but always keep in mind that it takes time, discipline, and hard work to achieve mastery. Meet Marley Wildthing. She plays several instruments, manages her own career, modifies popular songs, and writes her own music. She's here to inspire anybody trying to unlock or develop their creative abilities. But first, here she is performing her original song, All I Am. Notice the talent and difficulty of singing, playing an instrument with her hands while simultaneously looping beats and melodies with her feet.
Life is falling down a bed of thousand pebble stones, not heavy on their own, bury me one by one. Oh, just don't leave my side, 'cause all I'm waiting for is till I right next to you. All that I'm longing for is for the sun to shine on your blue eyes. Don't leave my side, 'cause all I am, all I got, all I have, all I want is on you to see through. Falling down, I see your tears. I'll pick you up when you hit the ground. My fall is gone and yours is near. Just don't fear, 'cause all I am, all I got, all I have, all I want is on you to see through. Yeah, all I am, all I got, all I have, all I want is on you. See through. No one ever loved me like you do. No one ever loved me like you do, babe. No one ever loved me like you do. Love me like you do. Love me like you do, yeah. No one ever loved me like you do. No one ever saw me like you do. No one ever treat me like you do. Free me like you do. Complete me like you do. 'Cause all I am, all I got, all I have, all I want is on you to see through. Yeah, all I am, all I got, all I have, all I want is on you to see through.
Hi, my name is Vincent Diiso. I'm here with Louis Risk. Welcome to Do This With Your Life, and we have a very interesting guest today. Singer, songwriter, Marley Wildthing, originally from Austria. Marley, thanks for coming on the show today.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, this is going to be a really good one. We're here again at Visualio Studio. The guys at Visualio invited us back to do another podcast. Super stoked about that. These guys at Visualio have all your solutions. If you're thinking about going digital, or if you have any apps that need help with, if you're struggling with your business online or anything like that, you got to call these guys up. The work they do is beautiful. It's really cool. Louis,
they'll take care of everything for you, and they're generally just nice people.
Yeah. You can find them on Facebook too. They have their own Facebook page. Check them out on Facebook or go to visualio.cz. You can see what they do. You can see how they can help you out. And they're really easy to talk to, so get a hold of them if you need any of that stuff. All right, so Marlene, let's get to the good stuff here. You're really an interesting person to me because you create your own music, and that to me is like so foreign and so admirable. But I don't want to get to that point, and I want you to explain how you do that. But first, let's talk about your background and how you got interested in music, and what led you to this point here. So tell us a little bit about
where
your
you're
early
from.
memories, where you're from, and how you got interested in music.
Yeah, I guess I was always, like as we talked before, I was writing little songs and stuff when I was a child. But what held me back was very much that I was scared to sing in front of other people until I was 20 or something.
But you were always playing before, just
For
not in front of
myself,
people.
yeah. But not really for anyone else.
And where are you from originally?
Austria.
Austria. Where in Austria?
Close to Vienna.
Okay.
But more from the countryside.
Okay,
My
so
family
like
is like
small
farmers.
town.
And what made you want to leave Austria?
My Erasmus, actually. Like
Erasmus is a foreign
study
exchange
abroad.
program
Yeah,
for
exactly.
European students.
So I studied there, and I think it opened just a lot of things in my head. So then I also played there for people at little concerts.
Now, where did you go?
Leiden.
Leiden.
In Netherlands.
Okay.
Very cute small city.
Okay. So it's basically like a college town.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kinda.
So a lot of students.
Yeah, exactly. So.
And you brought your instruments
Ukulele.
there? Your
Yeah.
ukulele.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
what instruments do you play?
Good enough to play it in front of others, I would say.
Yeah.
Ukulele, bass, bouzouki. That's a Greek string instrument.
Okay.
Piano, and lately at small concerts I play cajon.
of course, the cajon
Which
again.
is a lot of fun, actually.
We're very familiar with the cajon.
Yeah, I practice while performing. It kind of works.
The cajon is basically a drum box that you sit on and you hit it with your hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I do that and sing harmonies.
Cool. And how often do you work?
I perform like 3 times a week, I would say. Sometimes more, sometimes less.
How do you get your gigs?
I have a lot of regular gigs in Prague, and then every now and then either someone's texting me or I'm texting to venues just to organize something and see new places and new people.
And what does the audience think when you play your own songs? Because they probably want to hear cover songs mostly, right?
Yeah.
So how does that go down?
It depends. There's venues also here in Prague where they want me to play just my originals, actually, which is very cool. So I'm happy about playing there. Then there's some. It always depends. You can be in a tourist bar and play your originals, and people really listen, and you see like they feel it as well.
Is that how you choose
Sometimes.
which songs you're going to play? You kind of gauge what the crowd is like, and then you think, okay, well, this crowd they probably want some songs that they know, you know?
Yeah. Although I have to say, like, I want to enjoy my job as well.
Yeah.
And like, you know, I don't want to be like just a machine, so I want to be motivated and emotional as well on stage. So I try to mix the songs that people know that I like and the songs that people don't know but hopefully like.
Yeah, so let's go back to when you said you were afraid to play in front of people.
Mm-hmm.
So how did you start playing in front of people and getting over that fear?
Drunk.
That seems to be the answer to a lot of things.
Alcohol
these days.
always helps,
Wow.
right?
Yeah, in some things.
So okay, so basically
now I don't play drunk anymore. By the way, like
You're probably better at
barely
not playing
drink
drunk.
when I play. Because I heard some recordings.
Okay, so that's basically how you got over your fear of playing in front of people. Okay, so did you just work your way up? You know, you started playing in front of friends and family, and then playing at pubs.
Yeah, kind of. And I was lucky with playing at some places, like even paid, although I had no experience. And people's reactions was good.
What kind of songs did you play at the beginning?
All kinds of, because I had no idea what fits to me. So I tried all kinds of stuff.
So all genres.
I played Lady Gaga, actually.
Played Lady Gaga a lot,
at my
okay.
first
Of course
real gig, as you were talking about it before.
So do you remember the song?
What?
Do you remember the song that you played?
Yeah, but it was a 3-hour set, so there was a lot of songs I played.
Wow.
Yeah, and a lot of songs I played twice because I ran out of songs.
Okay, so let's go to the creative process of writing your own songs. Where does that begin? Where do you get the inspiration for that? And how does it work technically these days?
I have a book that I always carry with me that like I like writing, like handwriting.
Okay, it's like a journal that you. Okay.
Yeah, something like this. So I kind of write poems all the time. Sometimes it's also ugly stuff or very stupid or very cheesy.
It's like what you're feeling at the time.
Yeah. So like I don't know. Sometimes I just can't sleep, and then I write down something, and then maybe it works better.
Is there a certain
or
time
I'm in the tram, so it's like everywhere.
And do you go back to it later and take collections of each entry and find a line here and there and put it together to make a song? Or do you sometimes just write a song because you're angry at night?
Well, sometimes I have to write a song. Yeah. The thing is, I think to write good songs, you have to write a lot of songs and a lot of shitty songs. And then there's going to be one that you're like, oh, this is good. Mostly the ones that you remember for a while and then you work on them again. But for me, it's actually, I think the best songs I created when I was first on my instruments, creating a melody, like a main line or something like this. I'm going to play two songs that are made like this. And then I go back to my book. And I search for lyrics that fit my mood right now, and that fit the melody, and then I put it together like this.
So much of it is being in touch with yourself emotionally, knowing how you feel, being able to express it artistically through words first, and then how does the melody come in? Does it come in at the same time? Do you have the words first, and then, or do you just kind of combine it somehow?
I guess as I said, it's easiest with a melody, and it's very nice to write songs on an instrument you don't know well, like without any rules and stuff, because that's mostly the most interesting stuff.
Is that the most creative you think that you are? Oh.
Well, I think it's unusual stuff that you can create like this. Not like going through the chords how they should be together and stuff. Yeah, and then I try to play it, and I just try to sing to it, and the singing might change a little bit. I will play it a couple of times and sing differently. And then at some point I decide, okay, this is the version I like the most, I guess. It takes a lot of time, songwriting. It's not like, I don't know.
As you're developing, I mean, if you want to be a musician out there, how useful are music books and songs that have already been written, where you go through it line by line and try and replicate? Is that essential in the learning process? Because you seem so creative, you like to do it all on your own. Or is it kind of different strokes for different folks?
I guess it's different for everyone.
Yeah.
Like for me, because I don't really have that music education background, it's best to just do what comes out of my head anyway. I don't know, maybe some people find it easier when they know the theory and then they put it, like then they do it practically. But yeah, I think for me it's best to just do whatever comes to my mind. and then like in 10 songs there's gonna be maybe one useful.
Yeah, yeah.
So you travel quite a bit with your instruments. So tell us a little bit about how you started doing this.
Well, I started actually going from like music aside to music main by traveling just. Because I was traveling in Panama and in New Orleans, and I met people inviting me to studios and stuff, or like people coming to me.
Just people on the street that you're talking to, you know, at a bar or something like that?
No, it's more like going from one to another. Like I was jamming with a band, someone came to me, invited me to a home party.
But just in different countries.
They told me to stay. And,
Just in different countries, though. They said, come to this place or go to this city.
Yeah, kind of like this.
So you have no fear just going to a foreign country and living there for a month or two?
No.
No fear whatsoever. You just came back from you were on like a road trip in California, and you were playing on the streets.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell us about that. If you can.
Playing. Well, I would say playing on the streets, like we call it busking.
Basking.
Is basking, like with you.
Okay.
It's the most honest way of making music because, you know, when you play in a bar, people are gonna stay there because they're in the bar anyway. But on the streets, people are just gonna stop for you when they really love what you're doing.
It's a proving ground for your talents.
Yeah, kinda. And also, it's always very unexpected. Like you never know. Some days might be really bad. Like no one's interested, even if there's enough people, but they just don't listen to you. And then some days you play somewhere and you don't expect it, and there's a lot of people around you, and you feel like how you made their day a little more special, and that's a really nice feeling.
So that's what you did in California.
Yeah. Also you see children like dancing to your music. That's what you don't get in bars, unfortunately.
Is that the best thing about being a musician? Is making other people happy?
Yeah, or make other people feel something in general, like. Yeah, just see reactions of people and that you can be inspiring to them maybe.
Is it important that they feel what you feel, whether that's good or bad?
No, I think that everyone. Once I read like how someone reacted to my song, but they thought it was about something completely different, and I was like, that's not it. But on the other side, it's okay if you see it like that. Just like make your own thing out of it.
Interpretation.
Yeah, exactly. And I thought it was nice actually that, you know, everyone sees things so differently.
Yeah. What sort of advice can you give people who are, let's say, people who just enjoy music and they're thinking about making it a career, or maybe they know how to play an instrument, or they're just learning and they're getting frustrated, they can't play the guitar, like it looks so easy but they can't get it. What sort of advice do you have for these people?
I would say just like practice. I don't know, it's hard to tell, but the thing is, things always look so easy to everyone, but no one knows how much of work is behind this. So it's like, if don't do it for someone else or with a goal like I want to get famous or something like this, because how many of us are getting famous, to be honest. But like, if you like it, just practice exactly what you like about it. And just be consistent, I guess. I mean, that's a boring advice because, like, there's no magic trick or something.
No, of course not. Is
but
it something
be
where
passionate.
Hard work.
It works. No, but passion mostly, I think. If you love it, then you're gonna enjoy the practice as well.
Do you think it's something that these people have to go all in on in their life? Like, it looks like you just went all in. You know, you don't have another job. This is what you do. And you're willing to, let's say, not get famous. You're willing to not make a ton of money, but you just love doing it. I just imagine that not everyone is able to do that. You know, they have to have a job, not go to their office or whatever.
Well, of course. I mean, we can't all be like workless musicians. Yeah. But I guess it's, you know, it's not the easiest job ever. So it has its good sides and its bad sides, I guess. But I see, like, everyone who has a normal job can still do these things. I see it on my flatmates. They are shooting short movies and stuff. And I think even if you don't have all the time, you can spend it on the things that you like and try to create something.
Also, can you tell us what you're working on right now?
Yeah, I'm working on an EP right now that is actually in process since 2 years or something. But it looks really good to be finished soon.
Tell us a little bit about that.
It's gonna be 3 to 4, probably 4 different songs. That I wrote in different stages of my life, actually.
Oh, so some are very old songs.
Yeah.
Okay.
One is a traveling song. I'm gonna play it here. Then one is a love and missing song, for example. Then one is completely different, like not sweet at all. I'm gonna play this as
But
well.
all very personal to you.
Yeah, I can just write personal. I can't write political stuff, or not right now, let's say. So for me, it's all like coming out of my head, like a diary, just in song.
So when can we expect this?
Hopefully in a month.
Okay, and how can people listen to this?
I'll have it on my Facebook page.
Okay.
And my website, and I'm gonna sell CDs as well.
Can you tell us your website and your Facebook page?
It's Marley Wildthing, like Marley, like Bob Marley, and Wildthing, like the
EY.
Wild
M-A-R-E.
thing. Da-dum, da-da-dum.
So M-A-R-L-E-Y. Wild Thing.
Yes.
Okay.
That is, sorry. I had to think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
At marleywildthing.com.
Yes.
Yeah, and Facebook.
And on Facebook, it's the same. On Instagram, it's the same. Yeah.
Cool.
Very easy to remember.
Yeah, and we'll have
Definitely.
pictures up of the website. We'll show people what it looks like.
Are you going to play some songs from your EP? Or you're going to wait?
Yes, actually 3 out of 4.
Oh, okay.
One I can't play
great.
because I don't have bouzouki here.
Oh, we need the bouzouki.
Bazoo.
Oh, man.
Bouzouki. Cool.
Not that dangerous.
Okay, well, you're going to tell us, not only are you going to play the songs, but you're going to tell us the inspiration behind the song and how you created it. So, without further ado, Marley Wildthing.
Another body, another soul. I'll never get to know another one who went away. Oh, tell me, am I not worth the stay? My life on a silver plate. Take what you can get. Show another man you'll never see again. Another body, another soul. I'll never ever get to know another one who went away. Oh, tell me, am I not worth a stay? 'Cause you just take, yeah, you take, you just take, and in the end, it's my mistake. You take, yeah, you take, you just take, and in the end, it's my mistake. another body, another soul. I'll never ever get to know another one who went away. Oh, tell me, am I not worth the stay? 'Cause you just take, yeah, you take, you just take, and in the end, it's my mistake. You take, yeah, you take, you just take, and in the end, it's my mistake. Oh, 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 oh. Ooh, ooh.
All right. Bravo.
Thank you.
That was pretty legit.
Thank you.
Yeah, well done. Wow, very
So
impressive.
tell us about
Thanks.
this song.
Yeah, I've only heard you live in restaurants and in your venues, so that's really something incredible to hear it so up close.
Yeah, it's funny to play just for two.
Yeah, tell us about the song. How did you write that? Where did all that come from?
That is, I guess, one of the saddest songs I have.
What's the name?
Take. And I was writing it at the point when I did music, like just music for 2 months in Prague in summer, playing for drunk stag tourists in an Irish pub nearly every night. Yeah. It was a learning process thing, but yeah, I don't know anymore for whom I wrote it. Basically, like, the whole thing, like, I went out every night, I got drunk every night, so, like, I was a little bad at that point. And, yeah, this is how I felt. And also, I just started learning bass, so this was the first song I wrote on bass.
So not only does drinking help you get over your fear of crowds, it also helps you write music.
Yeah,
You get so sad
afterwards,
and
I guess.
depressed.
We should be sponsored by Smirnoff or something.
Exactly,
I
yeah.
think.
We're giving
Yeah.
awful advice to
Finlandia.
the last few podcasts.
Brought to you by Finlandia.
No, Jameson sponsorship.
Oh, okay, yeah. Get the big
Next time.
Jameson sponsorship.
Yeah, please.
That was a really cool song.
Yeah.
So what are you going to play for us next?
Next, I was thinking if I should play cover for you.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Okay.
Sounds awesome.
Next is actually, yeah, it's like a very bassy song, usually. It's also very well known, and like they loved that at the Irish pubs I was talking about before. Just now I play it alone and a little different. Oh, it's Seven Nations Army.
Okay.
I'm gonna fight them all. Oh, a Seven Nation Army couldn't hold me back. They gonna rip it all. Take their time right behind my back. And I'm talking to myself at night because I can't forget. Oh, back and forth through my mind behind a cigarette. And the stains coming from my blood says go back home. Oh, 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 oh. Don't wanna hear about it. Oh, every single one's got a story to tell. Everyone knows about it. From the Queen of England to the Hounds of Hell. And if I get to coming back my way, I'm gonna serve it to you. Oh, and that ain't what you want to hear, but that's what I'll do. And the feeling coming from my bones says fine. Oh, 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 oh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Wichita, oh, far from this opera forevermore. I'm gonna work the straw, make the brown spread out of every core. And I'm bleeding, and I'm bleeding, and I'm bleeding right before the Lord. And the words ain't gonna bleed from me, and I'll be sick no more. And the stains coming from my bones says final. Oh, 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 oh.
Bravo.
Awesome.
It's a pretty badass cover.
Yeah, nice.
When did you?
I forgot the lyrics.
when
at
did?
the end,
When did you? When did you create that? Like with looping, you know, because it's very
something
unique.
like 3 weeks ago.
Are you serious?
3 weeks ago.
Oh wait, no, before California, but I never dared to play it live, so I just played it live after. That's like the end of this winter, let's say.
Oh wow!
I got this looper for Christmas, so
you
like
want
5 months ago.
Is this the first song that you've done it for? You've done the looping with?
No. I did with more songs. Like I started with my own songs, and then I went to covers to like, I don't know, enjoy that more as well and make it more special.
Yeah. So what kinds of bands or artists are you listening to right now?
I guess more the less well-known.
Okay.
Maybe.
Well, give us some names.
One of my favorite is Emily King right now.
Okay.
Because she has... You know her?
Because you sent me the link, remember?
Oh, yeah, right. Like, I don't listen so much to charts music because it's... For me, it's a little overproduced. Like, you know, they all, like... in the big production studios, it all kind of gets the same vibe.
Yeah.
And she, for example, she produces most stuff herself with a friend.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's more unique, more
and
more
it's
real.
very personal. Like it has so much of spirit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I like some new modern songs as well. Like one of the songs I play live looping as well is "Issues" by Julia Michaels.
Okay.
And I think that's a very nice song because it sounds still personal, not so like produced.
You prefer those songs where they're talking about something in the artist's life rather than something general?
It's not so much about the topic, it's more about how the recording is done.
Mm-hmm.
Because for the radio, I think producers feel like they have to, make it very perfect. But so many things are better when they're not completely perfect.
Imperfection.
Yeah. So I prefer listening to live recordings a lot.
When you cover music, is it your goal to make it your own? Like you don't want it to sound like it sounds when you first hear it. You want to do something to it. You want to change it. So
yeah,
because that rendition was very different, obviously, from the original, and it was more enjoyable to hear something that didn't quite sound exactly like it should.
Yeah,
but unique in its own way.
You make it your own a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, in a lot of places where I play, I have to play covers kind of to motivate the people. So then I try to play covers that sound a little different at least, so they hear something they know, but also something new. So it's like, both good things.
It's like
combined.
they're at a real concert,
Yeah.
Is it easier for you to take a song and change it than it is to start from scratch and write your own? And which process do you enjoy more?
It's easier, yes, because creating a song, like I'm very
You're a perfectionist.
Yeah.
You have to
I'm
rewrite
very
things.
critical with my own songs. So if they're not anything special, I'm not gonna play them. I'll just throw them away.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's easier to take a song that is already something. But I mean, in long term, it's better to write your own music as well.
Speaking of which, you got another original for us?
Yes. I would play Wanderlust probably. That's the first song I wrote and recorded, I guess. Back then in Panama. I recorded just by myself, so the first recording doesn't sound good. It's still online though.
Okay.
But it has its own special feeling and mistakes, so it's kind of not that bad. Toes. No wonder I can't be left. Ooh, 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 ooh. 'Cause I've given my heart to the spirit that's called Wanderlust. Oh, oh, Wanderlust. I can't stop. No, it's not enough. Ooh, ooh. Reach the eternal ghost of the only one I envy most. Ooh, ooh, further. Wanderlust, oh, wanderlust. I can't stop, no, it's not enough. Oh, 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 oh. One day epiphany, the other day my misery. Yeah, one day epiphany, the other day my misery. Oh, 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 oh. Wanderlust, oh, wanderlust. I can't stop, no, it's not enough. Oh, 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 oh. One day epiphany, the other day my misery. Yeah, one day epiphany, the other day my misery. Oh, 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 oh. Wanderlust, oh, wanderlust. I can't stop, no, it's not enough. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 yeah.
Bravo.
Talking about imperfections.
Exactly. But that's the beauty of it, right?
Nice. It's interesting how you started it, how you have to use the looper and get a feel for it. You can see. Takes a little bit of time, but once you get it, yeah, it sounds really cool.
Thank you.
So how do you handle that when you're performing live? I feel like you make a small mistake. Do you roll with it?
Sometimes I just pretend I
Nothing.
didn't. Like,
Probably the best thing to do.
sometimes
Yeah.
I record something on loops and the recording isn't completely nice. I'm just like, I'm gonna play over it.
Yeah.
So no one hears it. Sometimes, if it's in the very beginning, I'll just tell people, "Hey, sorry,
Yeah.
I messed up. I'm gonna do it again."
But I mean,
Just-
you have really expensive equipment there. It looks like. Can't you just do it once, and then every time just have it saved to the program and? Or do you lose the effect of it? If you do it that
I
way?
would feel like I'm faking it.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, like the impressive thing about looping is that you're you have just one instrument and you're building up a
Yeah.
whole orchestra kind of. And if I would, you know, like have it saved there and just play it whenever I wanted, then I can also put the computer next to me and put like some files there.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel. So like, which isn't a horrible thing to do either.
A lot of people
It's-
do it that way.
Yeah, it's just I think for the things that I can actually do, I would rather try to practice and get it right than to be lazy and, you know, chose the easier thing.
I understand.
Although maybe it's stupid because I might not always be focused and people make mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
But on the other side, then it's part of my performance.
Exactly.
Cool. Yeah. Well, it makes it special. Now, for the next song, are you going to use the looper again?
Yes.
Because I was thinking maybe we could put the camera on your feet, which is a little bit of a strange request, just so people can see exactly what you're doing down there.
Uh-huh.
You're okay with that?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
For the next one, it's the last one, I would play it on ukulele. This is a cover of Send Me On My Way, a song about traveling.
On my way, 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 on my way. Oh, I would like to reach out my hand. Oh, they say, oh, they tell you to run. You know, say about the young. Well, pick me up, we're going high. Oh, they say, oh, they tell you to run. You know, say about the young. Well, I would like to hold my little hand. How we will run, we will. How we will cry, we will. I would like to hold my little hand. How we will run, we will. How we will cry. Oh, send me my way. 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 Ooh. Oh, I would like to reach out my hand. Oh, they say, oh, they tell you to run. You know, say about the young. Well, pick me up, we're going high. Oh, they say, oh, they tell you to run. You know, say about the young. Well, I would like to hold my little hand. How we will run, we will. How we will cry, we will. I would like to hold my little hand. How we will run, we will. How we will cry. Oh, send me my way. Send me my way. Send me my way. On my way. Send me my way. Send me my way. Ooh, way, on my way. Way, on my way. Oh, I would like to reach out my hand. Oh, they say, oh, they tell you to run. You know, say about the young. Thank you.
That was great.
That's it.
Wow, thanks so much.
Thank you.
That was
Thank you,
very
guys.
sweet.
Thanks for being here, Marley. Really appreciate it. You're welcome back anytime.
Thank you for inviting me.
Hey, thanks for watching this episode of Do This With Your Life. Now, I've got a question for you. Do you know anyone specifically that you think this episode could help? If so, please share this podcast with that person. The purpose of this show is to help people overcome challenges, solve problems, and take the next step in life. If you think that's a worthy cause, please visit our website, dothispodcast.com, and click on the button to become a patron of our show. Any little donation helps. We're also on Facebook and Twitter. There you can follow us, you can leave comments, ideas for future shows, and receive notifications every time we release an episode. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and remember, you are the reason we do this podcast.